Maybe you were that way back in school. Remember the teacher gave you, I don't know, like 6 months to have some term paper done, right? And then, this time, right? Remember, if you remember back in school, if you're a lot like me, okay, this time, I'm not gonna wait to the end like I did that last term paper. I had to stay up all night long. I had to worry about it, right? I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna have it all scheduled out. I'm gonna get it done well ahead of time. But if you're like me, it always came down to the end. All right. We all have these set points, and everybody's different. I do meet men that are that type of guy that gets done well in advance. I admire that. That's just not me, right? I don't care how much time you give me, and whether it's doing this morning connection or I'm running off to the gym and I have to shoot a workouts for Old Men Live, and I got to be out of there at like 10 minutes to 5, and sometimes I'll get ambitious and I'll get to the gym really early. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll waste all the time all the way up until the end, right? We all have this point, I believe, that we'll put off, again, recruiting all of our willpower, focus, energy, time, our talents, being efficient, all that. We get to a point, right, where it's painful to hurry up and push ourselves to get that job. Maybe we're nervous about getting it done. Maybe we just want to do a great job at it. So we kind of put it off, think about it, put it off, think about it, put it off, think about it. All right, we do that, right? Because we really want to have a great outcome. Whatever it is, we kind of put it off, right? And it would be painful to jump in at some level to do it early, right? So we got to change our habits. We got to, whatever the thing before this project, before this deadline. We got to do all that stuff. We got to push that aside. A lot of, scrambling. A lot of, shifting things around, and it's painful to do that. And then there's this magical point in time, and it's different for all of us, where now it's painful to not do it. Oh my God, I've waited so long. And for all of us, that point, it could be like 1 hour for some of us, right, or 10 minutes, and for some of us it might be a week. But we all have that point where there's this shift. Now it's painful to screw around. It's painful not to do it. You can't just relax anymore. You got to start again recruiting that willpower, focus, energy, and time, all your talents and ability. It's due time. It's do or die time, right? We all have that point where it shifts. Right now, it's painful not to do it, right? And I don't know what the answers are to how to stop procrastinating, but I do realize with myself is give myself as little time as possible, and don't get so stressed out when it's not my time, because I know at the end I'm going to do it, just having that poise and patience. But I tell you, it's like a vacuum. It's going to be filled up. If I give myself too much time, I'm just not going to use it. Eventually, it's going to come down to the end anyway. So you tell me what your and you could post that down below. I want to hear what your suggestions. Maybe you can give me some advice. But when it comes to how to stop procrastinating, for me, it's to give myself as little time to do it. Enough time to do it thoroughly, right? But more isn't better when it comes to time. Better is better. Just like working out, right? You can give yourself like 100 sets for chest to get it done, or you can condense it down and just get more productivity, more mind-muscle connection, 1 more rep, 5 more pounds, condense it down and train with that sense of urgency. You use all your talent, you use all your ability, and not shortchange yourself by blocking yourself in. It's to come alive. It's to come alive and do it. And with major projects, just understand that about yourself. Give yourself as little time to do it as possible so you turn on. Right? Then you don't have to worry about procrastinating, because it's not considered procrastinating if you don't count that time. You're not going to do it anyway, right? So there's a shorter time, less procrastination, right? Just a mindset, right? What do you think?